Alrighty, everybody, what's going on? Nick96 here, and I'm back with another live stream. In this live stream, we're playing some more WWE 2K25, and in this one, we're doing another universe mode, and it's a custom universe mode, excuse me. And we are ready to go, and yeah, so we're gonna be enjoying this one, having fun, sitting back, relaxed, and yeah. So tonight is Thursday Night Revolution. Hope you guys enjoy. If you do, hit that subscribe like button. If you're new, hit that subscribe button. Show love to the channel, please. Also share the channel if you don't mind too. So yeah, we're gonna have some fun, sit back, relax, and enjoy this one. We have a lot going on. So yeah, so here we go. We're gonna jump right into this one, and I hope you guys enjoy. Sit back, relax, and hit that like button. Alright, first up we have a women's fatal 4-way match. We have the Intercontinental Champion, or should I say the first ever women's Intercontinental Champion, Lyra Valkyria versus Scarlett versus Alba Fire versus Carmella in a women's fatal 4-way matchup. So we're gonna find out what's gonna happen here. So let me know in the chat who you think will win. Will it be Fire? Will it be Valkyria? Will it be Carmella? Will it be? We'll find out coming up next here on WWE Thursday Night Revolution. And yes, I'm starting it early because I can. Alright, let's begin, shall we?
Lyra Valkyria is on the hunt.
The following contest is a fatal 4-way match. Make your way to the ring, representing Pretty Mean Sisters from Dublin, Ireland, the WWE Women's Intercontinental Champion, Lyra Valkyria.
A woman who's found near immediate success after getting drafted to the main roster.
A Queen of the Ring finalist, the first ever Women's Intercontinental Champion. The sky is the limit for Valkyria.
Enchanting, bewitching, magnetic. Here she comes. The sinister Scarlett.
And her opponents, first representing the Final Testament from Sin City, Scarlett!
There is a chill in the air whenever Scarlett enters a room. The coldness defines her as a superstar.
Already playing serious mind games with the women's roster. wicked, dangerous intentions on the mind of Scarlett. Here comes something unholy.
The devilish Alba Fire.
And representing the unholy union from Glasgow, Scotland, Alba Fire!
Alba Fire is a woman who delights in causing pain.
Yeah, Fire has a very dangerous combination of technical ability and a ruthless mentality.
She is cruel in the best way possible. Alba has bewitching power in the ring.
It's wise to be afraid of Alba Fire.
Alba Fire ready to inflict untold psychological torture and physical agony. It would appear that the annihilation of the women's division is imminent. Say it with me, fellas. Mella is money. Well, I'll say there's no surprise who you're rooting for. Oh, don't be jealous, Saxton.
And from Staten Island, New York,
Carmella possesses incredible athletic ability, a real mind for the ring. And if I may say so myself, she has great taste in men.
And Carmella can be ruthless in reaching her goals.
The first ever Miss Money in the Bank, a women's world champion. Seriously, what hasn't she accomplished? Oh, you're absolutely right, Corey. Carmella is incredibly talented, but I do question her choice in men.
Here we go as we kick off this huge fatal four-way match. We begin this bout with Lyra Valkyria, Scarlett, Alba Fire, and Carmella.
And this is exactly the situation where you heed the advice to keep your head on a swivel. Oh yeah, a match like this is all about timing and strategizing.
She's going for the cover and looking at Lyra. And she kicks out.
Looking to secure an early victory.
Gets the reversal. What a counter. When you're not concerned about the rules, you have to think your mind runs a little wild, Corey.
When there are no rules, there are no consequences. Just let that dark part of your mind take over and run wild.
Not the prettiest thing. Carmella makes a cover. Pin attempt broken. And Scarlett counters.
What a clothesline!
Ouch. Single leg drop kick.
Textbook side Russian leg sweep. These will keep you down. I think rage took over in that moment. Nothing but blind rage.
Boom. That puts her on the offensive. Knew what Valkyria had coming. Really trying to do it. Shoulders down. This might do it. Now here's Carmella. And she just broken up that pin.
It's the mountain thrashing. Oh, goodness. Getting ugly in there. Out of control. You can see that each strike drained their opponent's energy. Dominating cross-body.
Hooked up here. Leg trapped. And now Lyra. Here we go. Inverted DDT. Spiked. And knew what was coming there.
A clash of counters, and these superstars did their homework. Effective arm drag.
Ooh, that hurt right to the kidney.
Golly.
The damage is starting to affect her.
Fire making that look almost effortless.
Scoop slam.
What's Carmella getting ready for? Dropping down face first. Hit that with everything and following it with the pin.
And now here's Alba Fire.
And she heads out to the floor. Obviously was in need of a breather.
Oh, that's a incredible. Cover now.
Is it enough to keep her down?
And a kick out.
That was a long 2 count there. Big forearm.
Kick to the midsection. Setting them up. Canadian Destroyer.
Is it enough to put Lyra away? Cashing in on that effort.
Intercepts the pin attempt. And now Alba.
Buster.
Fry quick to counter. Scarlett now. Into the cover. He puts an end to the pin attempt there. And now looking at Lyra.
She continues to fight off her opponent. Alba Fire digging deep into the arsenal here. The goalie bomb. Could that be enough?
For the win. And she breaks the count.
I gotta tell you, I thought she was done there. And this deep in, you gotta start wondering how much more is there to give in this match.
What an incredible display of human resilience we've seen here. Bang!
She escapes the attack.
Big back body drop. What elevation. Oh, man. Oh, look at this. What impact.
Right in the kisser.
And she reversed it.
Scarlett time happened. We're seeing the cover
Late in the match.
That's gotta be it.
Breaking up the pin right there. Meanwhile, it's Alba. What a raucous crowd here tonight.
Up across the shoulders. Down on her sit-out spine buster.
She's got her pin. This might be the end. Shoulder shoots up before two.
Still has a great amount of fight in them. Not going to let it end like this.
Carmella is pinned down. And she breaks up the pin.
Put into the corner. What could be next?
Oh, the rear super kick.
From behind. Nasty.
A quick response to Fire's offense.
Has been hooked. Look at their slice. Brad. Oh, countered into a power slam. Ooh. Valkyria powering up her opponent. Nightwing connects. Now Valkyria needs to end this. Near fall. She was barely able to get that shoulder up. I cannot believe she had the wherewithal.
Confidence must be waning as she hits the opposition hard, but still can't get the fall.
I can see up to the ref. Look at the height. Frog splash. It's over. Fire is done.
Goes for the pin.
You gotta be kidding me. This is where desperation becomes a factor. Time to pull out all the stops. Gets out of the way of that one.
Chop block. Brilliant. Right to the back of the knee. And Scarlett counters.
On the move.
Double knees to the back of the neck.
And Carmella is clearly looking for a fight here.
And looking at Lyra.
Beautiful. Right into the cover.
She breaks the ref's count.
You are not alone in your shock, Cole. We all thought that was it.
I can hardly hear myself think. They're bringing the house down tonight. This is unbelievable.
Oh, driving the elbow.
Drop kick from behind.
Right to the kidneys from behind. Oh, man, inverted backbreaker. Ow. With the gold bar.
That might have done it. This could be it. And now looking at Lyra.
Drops the hammer. Right on the lower back. Forearm. What a face buster.
And Carmella for the win.
There's your winner, ladies and gentlemen, Carmella.
Hard to imagine, but that match was even better than advertised. Here's another look at that history-making encounter.
Here is your winner, Carmella!
What a finale to this intense fatal four-way match.
All four competitors in this match gave everything they had.
But there can only be one winner in the end, and you are looking at them.
So Carmella picks up the win here tonight on Thursday night. On Thursday Night Revolution. Give me 2 seconds. I just have to do something quickly. Coming up next, we have Tegan Knox, and she's going to fight Blair Davenport in a one-on-one action coming up next here on Thursday Night Revolution. But before we get into that, we're going to talk about this matchup. It was a back-and-forth, brutal fight Lyra Valkyria gets pinned by Carmella, but don't worry, she still proves why she is the WWE Women's Intercontinental Champion. That's because it was a fatal 4-way match. She's better off at a singles match, but she got pinned by Carmella. Carmella wins the match up. Back and forth, brutal fight, weapons, you got everything and all that. But yeah, so Carmella picks up the win. She's trying to prove to herself she can be the next champion in the future. So moving on, next we have Blair Davenport versus Tegan Knox coming up next. And this one's going to be a brutal fight because Davenport and Knox ain't getting along. So let me know in the chat who you think will win this little brawl. Will it be Knox or will it be Davenport? We'll find out coming up next here on Thursday Night Revolution.
One of the most vicious and mean-spirited competitors in all of WWE, Blair Davenport.
She'd take that as a compliment, Byron.
The following is scheduled for one fall. Making her way to the ring from Wellington, New Zealand, the WWE Women's United States Champion, Blair Davenport.
Well, Blair Davenport has said that she's not here to impress anyone but herself.
Well, she might not want to hear this then, but she's been impressive thus far.
Blair Davenport, a very sinister mind and amazing in-ring skills.
Now, Michael, a truly merciless competitor who is out to hurt anyone who stands across from her.
Well, if that's what it takes, then so be it.
Here comes the girl with the shiniest wizard.
How apropos, Saxton, since you're the man with the shiniest head.
Hey.
And her opponent from the Welsh Valleys, Tegan Knox.
Behind the smiles of Tegan Knox is a surprising toughness.
Yeah, what's impressive is that despite taking hits and suffering devastating injuries, they haven't discouraged Knox.
Knox is ready to beat someone up. Enjoy doing it.
There's a true darkness within Blair Davenport, a deviousness. She's competed all over the globe and terrified opponents at every single stop along the way.
A hard-hitting competitor with a savage determination in the ring, Blair has made a habit out of grinding down her competition until they are powerless to prevent her victory.
I'm sure that's exactly what Davenport has in mind here tonight.
And then there's the colorful threat of Tegan Knox.
Like one of those poisonous frogs in the Amazon, Tegan's bright colors only hide the danger that lies beneath. Making her opponents underestimate her abilities in the ring is only one of the things that makes her such a terror.
Measured knee drop. If Blair Davenport wants to win this match and win it handily, she needs to unleash her inner darkness. It's time to battle without remorse and for Blair to simply destroy the opposition.
A ruthless strategy, Corey, but it could pay off big for Davenport. Oh, Knox with a reversal. Carrying the opposition. What's the thought here? Oh, shoulder breaker.
That is gonna hurt. And Blair evades that. Roundhouse kick, man.
And as Blair searching for answers.
Tegan doing what she can to protect her territory. Showing strength here, driving them into the ropes.
Drive them toward the ropes, looking to keep some control.
Big right hand.
The waistlock, holding on tight.
Slips out of the hold and applies a rear waistlock. Switching things up, taking control of the waist here. Breaks out and applies a chin lock.
And locking in the armbar. Taken out with an arm drag. Clothesline.
She goes for the cover.
And she kicks out at 2.
Just barely, but it counts.
Oh, ouch.
Kick to the back. Nox isn't going to like what's about to come her way.
Ooh, and fights back. Spine buster. And right into the pin.
Uh-oh. And there's the kick out.
Impressive to not even allow a 2 count at this juncture.
Tegan caught by surprise.
Bullseye! Ruthless attack by Blair Davenport. No holding back.
Both wrists captured.
Man, knee strike. Davenport with a big-time move.
2. And she's still in the game.
I thought for sure this thing was wrapped up. Well, stay in your seat. Looks like we've got a ways to go yet.
You got to give a lot of credit here. Withstanding what has taken out many other competitors.
Watching her prey rise. We know what she's looking for here.
Oh, look at the knee strikes.
One after the other.
Heading out, but needs to be aware of the referee's count. Ah, look at this. Hair pull net slam. Well-placed elbow to break up the maneuver.
What a choke slam.
Destructive use of the knee. Throws her back in from ringside. Tegan going up.
She's rocked, and things aren't about to get any better. From the top. Wow!
And now Nox could be closing in. Tegan Nox with a kick to the body.
Shortiest wizard. The lights are dimming for Davenport.
Kick out at 2.
Her perseverance is unreal, preserving her opportunity to keep this match alive.
A big opportunity falling through their fingers. You've got to continue fighting and hope your next big move is the last one. Blair can't seem to get out of harm's way.
Blair needs to find a way to reverse her fortunes.
Launching. Axe handle from the middle rope. She's able to evade. Here we go. It's popping off. Two Titans trading strikes and refusing to back down.
And Tegan doesn't hesitate to keep piling on the damage there.
There's some real danger staring Blair in the face here.
Both absolutely drained, but both refusing to give up. Toe-to-toe, treating each other like heavy bags.
Roundhouse kick, man.
Putting her in a dangerous position.
Blair Davenport with something in mind. From the top rope.
Shoved all the way to the mat. Fighting tooth and nail, back and forth for supremacy. This could be anyone's match.
War raging on. The battle yet to be settled.
Big time lariat. Starting to fire up.
Where is the superstar getting this? Can this be it? Is this the end?
And that'll be it. Finally a victory. What a hard-fought win. Let's take another look at these ladies going toe-to-toe.
Here is your winner, Tegan Nox.
The win goes to Tegan Nox.
This is only going to make Blair Davenport even more dangerous. It's one thing when she gets her way. It's another thing altogether when she doesn't.
She has a temper, that's for sure.
Tegan gets the win here tonight in what was a back-and-forth battle between Davenport and Blair. Davenport did put up one hell of a fight. Good for you for putting up that fight against Tegan Nox. But Tegan Nox picks up that win in that little war they have going on. So, congratulations, Tegan Nox. But watch your back. I bet you just pissed off Blair Davenport. Alright, coming up next, we have Ivy Nile with a little bit of help from Chad Gable in her corner versus Zelina Vega in a rematch. Let's see who's going to win this one. Will it be Ivy Nile or will it be Zelina Vega? But don't forget, Ivy Nile has Chad Gable in her corner. Let's see if she can use him as the advantage to get the win, or if Zelina Vega will get the win and say screw you and screw your little side corner person. Alright, let me know in the chat who you think will win, Ivy Nile or Zelina Vega, coming up next here on Thursday Night Revolution.
The Pit Bull is here.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making her way to the ring, representing American-made from Knoxville, Tennessee, Ivy Nile.
Ivy Nile possesses insane strength packaged inside a resilient physique. Ivy Nile definitely has that dog in her.
Almost unmatched tenacity and a deep desire to win. I cannot wait to see Ivy Nile compete.
The consummate underdog of the women's division, Zelina Vega.
And her opponent, representing the LWO from Queens, New York, Zelina Vega.
A quick-witted dynamo, Vega is full of surprises in the ring and on the microphone.
As a 15-year veteran, this is not some underdog to overlook.
The first ever Queen of the Ring
as hard-nosed as they come, but always does so with poise and grace.
Carries herself with immense pride for both her culture and in-ring abilities. Zelina Vega set for action here tonight.
Because of her size, Zelina is often underestimated and seen as the underdog in her match. But honestly, that only drives Zelina even more to succeed.
Yeah, Zelina is used to being counted out before the bell is even rung and proving everyone wrong after the fact.
And when it comes to Ivy Nile, we're talking about someone who is fueled by an inner rage and only really knows one mode: attack.
Pomp and circumstance were launched out the window a long time ago, Saxton. Ivy Nile's focused on destroying her opponents, and tonight should be no different.
Being driven to the ropes here. Good display of power.
Big right hand. Rear waist lock applied.
Taking the reins and applying the chin lock.
And wait a minute. What's the manager doing under the apron?
This is why it's good to have a manager. Good to have an ally who wants you to win as badly as you do. And will introduce any tool to produce victory. Knee straight to the back.
Oh, and Ivy caught her.
And the ref clearing the area of that dangerous weapon.
To the knee.
Right on the patella.
Deliberate attack with intentions of cutting down their base. Oh!
Boom! Got their opponent set up. Basement drop kick to the back.
And here we go. Locked in. It's locked in. Oh, look at this. Arm bar slipped underneath and able to counter. Because of her size, Zelina Vega is often underestimated.
But that discounts her veteran experience and craftiness, Cole. At the end of the day, Zelina Vega is no underdog, and she loves to prove just why it's foolish to underestimate her.
Bam! Carefully placed stomp to the arm. She's on noodle legs, not looking good. Amazing display of athleticism.
Acrobatics like that take a tremendous amount of cardio and strength.
From the top. Oh, man, a bruising use of their body.
And here we go.
Amazing display of leg strength. Oh, man, right to the arm. Hyperextend your elbow.
Saved by a leg sweep there. Counters. Incredible athleticism.
And just like that, we've kicked the tempo up a notch. Shot to the back. Zelina gets out of harm's way. Does the official not see him removing the turnbuckle pad?
Keep your voice down. Beautiful suplex.
Lining her up perfectly. I would fear what's coming next.
Slammed with a purpose.
Got their opponent trapped in the corner. Just trapped in the corner with repeated kicks. Showing absolutely no mercy at all. What an onslaught.
And she heads out to the floor.
Obviously was in need of a breather.
Forearm smash. She just looking to survive. The schoolboy! She fights her shoulder up before one.
What's it going to take to put this match away?
Carefully placed stomp to the arm. Attacking the arm.
Great way to break down your opponent.
Oh, drop kick to the back. And she had Zelina's number there. And she quickly turned that around. Not a good spot to be in.
Slam down.
Legs caught.
Dueling reversals.
A counter by Nile.
One answer after another. Neither competitor giving an inch.
Go the heartbreaker. Have you ever seen such disdain from this superstar for the other? This is so chaotic. They've taken it to a new level here tonight.
Well, I don't think either one of these superstars will ever be the same after this match.
The advantage is turned towards Zelina.
And this is Zelina proving once again why it's foolish to underestimate her. Veteran experience shining through right now.
Big double axe handle. Oh, that'll rattle the insides of your head. Followed by the stomp.
Cover.
This could be all over.
Forces the shoulder up after two.
Both competitors digging deep into their well to keep this match going.
Delivers a kick right to the gut, off the ropes.
Into a hurricane run. Mega cover. Kick out. She still has life. What does she have to do to put her away?
I'm asking myself the same question. I have no idea. Big down low.
Oh, man.
Niles on her last breath.
2 count. Oh, she's still alive.
Within inches of victory, only to have it snatched away. This match just keeps getting more and more exciting.
Big maneuver, executed perfectly, but still was not enough. A steady stream of moves taking out Nile.
Zelina is proving hard to...
Wait a minute, setting in. Devastating submission coming.
My goodness, look at how tight the submission...
And wait, can she counter? Yes, she's able to escape that submission. Oh, using the rope to their advantage.
punishing their opponent.
Massive miscalculation on that one.
Ivy's looking for the final exclamation.
Oh, now she's looking to apply the pressure with this submission maneuver. This is agonizing. It doesn't take long to snap a joint or a ligament.
Serious jeopardy here, but she's
Tap out.
Sometimes a match can't live up to the hype, guys, but that one sure did.
Here is your winner, Ivy Nile.
Zelina Vega defeated in this one.
Zelina as fiery as they come, but it wasn't enough to come out on top.
Zelina hoped tonight would be the night, but she couldn't get the job done.
Tried to cheat by giving her weapons like a steel chair, and then also decided to take off the turnbuckle pad, and the ref said, we ain't doing it like this. This is a fair match. If it was a no disqualification, that's different, but it's a fair matchup. Ivy Nile gets to win over Zelina Vega, kind of by distracting the ref with all that stuff that Chad Gable did, but that's alright. Ivy Nile slowly crawling up that ladder to get a championship in her future. Alright, coming up next, we have Indy Hartwell versus Valhalla coming up next, and both of them have their teammates in the corner. And who's going to win this one? Tough to find out. Remember last night, Indy Hartwell versus Valhalla. That was a brutal matchup. This is the rematch of last night, and Indy Hartwell beat Valhalla in that matchup, and let's see if Valhalla can turn it around tonight and beat Indy Hartwell. So let me know in the chat who you think will win. Will it be Hartwell? Will it be Valhalla? But like I said, they both have help in the corner if something were to happen. So let's find out. Indy Hartwell versus Valhalla coming up next on Thursday Night Revolution.
An up-and-coming talent in the women's division.
If you ask Indy Hartwell herself, Cole, she's not up-and-coming. Indy believes she is already main event worthy.
The following is scheduled for one fall, making her way to the ring from Melbourne, Australia, Indy Hartwell.
Pretty cool fact here. Indy began her in-ring career at just 19 years old. Or how about this, Michael? Indy Hartwell made her NXT and main roster debuts by the age of just 23.
I had my first match at 16. Where are my flowers? Why does no one talk about me? You guys are biased.
Gentlemen, it's time for war.
The War Raiders have gotten back to their roots and are more savage now than ever.
And her opponent, representing the War Raiders, Valhalla.
Wherever the Raiders go, you will see the carnage of war.
Completely focused on waging war. The War Raiders now embracing their truest form.
Looking to dominate once again.
The Aussie Indy Hartwell ready to go here tonight.
Indy Hartwell has the size and power of a force to be reckoned with, but she doesn't always have the confidence to go along with it. Indy has all the tools to be the complete package, so hopefully she puts it all together soon.
When she does, there might just be no stopping her.
But Valhalla is straight up bloodthirsty, which is exactly what makes her so dangerous as a competitor. That Viking mentality has been made manifest, so the whole women's locker room, and maybe you, Saxton, should really keep that in mind.
I'd rather keep Valhalla out of sight and out of mind. Thank you very much. Turning it into the waistlock.
Boom!
Turn things around into the waistlock from behind. Nice escape, and now takes control. Look ringside now, guys. This manager is doing something very suspicious.
Oh. Referee setting the hardware aside, clearing the way for any future damage.
Hit the ropes.
To pick up speed and a big kick to the side of the face. Might take her head clean off her shoulders. Over and over.
So much aggression.
You can't get caught in a hailstorm like that if you want to win.
Indy keeps her at bay. Clothesline.
Valhalla taking the upper hand in a big way.
Tough spot for Indy.
Oh, she was ready with the counter. She goes under the ropes, back inside.
Right suplex.
Oh, what's coming here? Submission move being applied.
She's got it locked in. No, she doesn't. That was a great counter and so simple. Oh, right to the kidneys. Golly. Valhalla perhaps realizing this. Couple of clotheslines. Well-placed kick right to the face. Oh, reversal catches Hartwell. Forearm to the kidneys. Oh, just nailing the double axe handle. Indy denies the attack. Uh-oh. Bang! Crucial counter there. German suplex. Where's Valhalla going now?
Take off!
And coming down with incredible force. Boom! Right on target to a scary degree. Oh, what a chop! Followed up with a great athleticism with the knee drop.
Critical danger for Indy.
Cover! And a victory here tonight! Let's take another look at what made that matchup so memorable.
Here is your winner, Valhalla.
Indy Hartwell conquered here tonight. No doubt Valhalla believes she did what the gods wanted with this win.
Valhalla said not tonight. So Valhalla right out said, I got the win. So you can sit down now. See you later. Alrighty, now moving on. So moving on to the next matchup, we have Cedric Alexander versus Andrade, and them two are gonna go at it in a one-on-one battle. Them two, it's kind of like a rematch from last night at Wednesday Night Glory. but Cedric Alexander lost to Andrade. Remember, Andrade got kicked in the face, busted open, and still got that win. So, is he going to get the win here tonight? Or will Cedric Alexander get that win and say, you know what? It's one-on-one, a 1v1, or whatever, 1-to-1. Let's do it again. Alright, let me know who will win. Cedric Alexander or Andrade coming up next year on Thursday Night Revolution.
Gentlemen, it is prime time.
The following is scheduled for one fall, making his way to the ring from Charlotte, North Carolina, weighing in at 200 pounds, Cedric Alexander.
Cedric just so fun to watch, an absolute ball of lightning in the ring.
Alexander has incredible accuracy with both his feet, hands, and aerial offense.
Cedric Alexander, former Cruiserweight champion, former Raw Tag Team champion. And listen, he's got a bright future.
He is a third-generation lucha star.
Back in WWE, now ready to position himself as the future.
And his opponent from Gomez Palacio, Durango, Mexico, weighing in at 230 pounds, Andrade!
Andrade is a superstar who possesses uncanny speed and ring awareness.
Because, Corey, this business is in his blood.
You're right about that, Cole. This is where he truly loves to be. A well-rounded competitor.
Yeah, Corey, when it comes to Andrade, it's really difficult to find a weakness.
That's why Andrade is an incredibly tough opponent. The age of Andrade is here.
The future is looking bright for Andrade. There's the bell, and here we go with the always impressive Andrade. And what a display of cool confidence he is. Andrade has such a deep arsenal at his disposal. He's able to adapt to any and every situation he faces. That's something that comes from his years of honing his craft all around the world. Yeah, Byron, and that's why nearly every match he has, he steals the show.
This is what Cedric Alexander lives for, though. The competition, the physicality, the opportunity to prove himself. Cedric's not going to go down in this one without a fight.
And Cedric Alexander has found a new edge to his game that is making him a bigger threat than ever. Often, whenever we talk about Cedric Alexander, we focus on how well-rounded he is as a superstar. As his opponent, it has to be hard to find a hole in his game plan, right, Corey?
It might be hard, Cole, but it's not impossible. You need to stifle his speed and agility, and the easiest way to do that is to out-muscle him. It won't be easy.
Cover here. Is it enough? And he manages to kick out in one.
Close call, but not enough yet.
And he saw that coming from Cedric. Excellent opportunity for Andrade to shift the momentum.
That might have been the decisive moment he was looking for in this. Stump puller leg snap. Very effective.
Smart, attacking the arm.
Getting up on wobbly legs, but he'll soon be put back down.
He's able to counter that.
Uh-oh. What a hurricane.
Quick reflex is so important in a match like this. And here we go. Locked in. It's locked in. Just slipped underneath. And just like that, he's out of the hold.
Uh-oh.
Are you kidding me? Back of his neck. Straight into the pin. Getting the shoulder up before two.
could be in search of a second win now.
Oh, man, he is more than fired up right now.
Alexander answers back.
Back and forth, counter after counter. Oh, right across the solar plexus.
And Alexander did not see that coming.
Andrade put a hurting on him with that one.
Cedric is shaky. The end of the road could be near. Connects. Saw it coming. He catches Andrade with a big counter. Oh, strong impact. He's heading to the top turnbuckle.
He's got his sights locked in now.
Up high.
Crossbody from the top. And he's going for the pin. No, he kicks out.
These men knew this match was going to be hard fought.
We all know what Cedric's lining up for.
Andrade embroiled by his opponent.
The Fisherman Buster.
Cedric with a game ender.
There's two. And a kick out.
His opponent thought he had it in the bag for sure.
This is when you have to switch game plans. You can't let yourself...
Striking with clothesline after clothesline. Look at the height on that corner splash. Not done yet. Ducking out of the way. Flying clothesline.
Big elbow drop. Drops the knee. Andrade falling victim to a surge of attacks here.
Andrade might be feeling a bit rattled. Kick down low, all tied up. Is this enough to do it?
He kicks out with force.
What a kick out. Oh, spinning back elbow from Andrade. A calculating look has come across Andrade's face. Andrade hooking up his opponent.
Hammerlock DDT cover. Oh, Sombra.
Does Cedric have any fight left?
2 count. Oh, he gets the shoulder up before 3.
Oh, man, the look on Cedric's face. Maybe even he surprised himself with that one.
That was plan A, and it didn't work. He must be thinking about plan B at this point. Competition at its finest. This is what it's all about.
Yeah, these competitors are refusing to back down, and that's what everyone loves to see.
That was an incredible move from Alexander. Peeling their opponent off of the ground, hooking the leg. Fisherman Buster.
Cedric with a game ender.
2. What? Only 2?
I do not know how you survive that.
Staying alive there is unheard of.
I don't think I've ever seen Alexander so frustrated. He thought he had this in the bag, and now he has to be considering a new strategy.
This packed house is going absolutely nuts.
They don't want this match to end.
Whoa, drop kick all the way to the outside.
Making way towards the top rope.
He's looking lost out there. Looking like an easy target.
Take off. Oh, no, went big and pays for it.
That didn't look good at all. A ringside doctor's on hand if needed.
Driven into the steel steps. And now thrown back into the ring.
Up into the electric chair.
Oh, my God, a German suplex. 2, 3, no.
How have we not claimed a winner yet?
You gotta believe that not wanting to feel the agony of defeat is causing this never surrender attitude.
Insulting. Look at that gash on the face of Cedric Alexander. Had the foresight to get out of that one.
Inside cradle.
Oh, look at this small package. Yeah, no, he doesn't get the 3.
Getting dangerously close to ending it all there.
Gutbuster. What's he gonna do here? Oh, that hurt!
A little showboating from Alexander.
He's able to reverse it. Alexander answers back. Or pump handle coming. Boom! Incredible suplex.
That scary look in his eyes, fixated on the opposition.
German suplex. Setting them up for a fisherman's buster.
Does Andrade have any fight left?
He manages to kick out. What strength.
He's in total disbelief. That did not finish the job.
Everyone watching this is in total disbelief right now.
I don't think I've ever seen Alexander so frustrated. He thought he had this in the bag, and now he has to be considering a new strategy.
I am feeling a titanic shift roaring through this crowd right now.
Well, you're not the only one, Saxton. It's all coming to a head now.
He's in a bad way, but still has something left in the tank.
Ooh, slows that down with a well-placed kick.
Getting back to his feet, but might want to reconsider.
Taking off from the ropes. And Cedric enduring another assault.
At this stage, I don't know where Andrade gets this undeniable aggression. Goes into the corner.
Drop kick.
Great athleticism.
Spinning back elbow by Andrade.
He's eyeing the 3 count here.
Kicking out in time.
I am in shock. What's it going to take to keep this guy down?
Watching, waiting, and we know exactly what he's thinking.
Andrade hooking up his opponent. There's La Sombra. Andrade ending this fight right there.
2. Yes, able to survive and pull through. And here's another look at some incredible action from a match that we're not likely to stop talking about for a long, long time.
Here is your winner, Andrade!
Just an unbelievable win here after everything that was thrown at them.
I knew Andrade was going to give this his all tonight, but the win has to just make it a tad bit sweeter for him.
Right now, 2-0 against Cedric Alexander, and that means there's going to be a fight coming up, like a little war coming up in the future between them two. Hard fought fight from Alexander, and I thought honestly he was going to win at one point, but he didn't. So that means better luck next time. Alright, coming up next we have Asante, the Adonis versus Apollo Crews here coming up next. And they fought last night at Wednesday Night Glory, and Apollo Crews beat the Adonis in this one. Let's see if Adonis can come back in this one and beat Apollo Crews. And if he can beat Apollo Crews, that's going to make it a 1-1 battle, and that means they'll have to fight it out another time to see who is the better wrestler between them two. Alright. Let me know who will win in this one. Will it be the Adonis, or will it be Apollo Crews coming up next here on WWE Thursday Night Revolution.
Here comes a true rising star in the game.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring from Baltimore, Maryland, weighing in at 209 pounds, Ashanti the Adonis.
A veteran of the United States Army, a college football standout, this Adonis is one tough dude.
Yeah, definitely a man who is ready for combat.
Plenty of flashy moves in his arsenal.
Yeah, Ashanti's a guy who loves to flaunt his skills in the ring.
Here comes a man with a vision.
And his opponent from Benue State, Nigeria, weighing in at 241 pounds, Apollo Crews.
I gotta tell you, the new focus of Apollo has really unlocked his full potential.
Yeah, Crews now looks unshakable and is fully focused on continued success.
There's no telling what Crews is capable of with his newfound focus.
Well, if Crews can truly unleash that untapped aggression we've seen under the surface, nobody's safe.
Here's the bell, and this match is on with Apollo Crews.
Apollo Crews has such an outrageous combination of athleticism and power. I'm honestly impressed every time he enters the ring, Michael.
Hard not to be, Byron. Apollo's made a career of impressing fans with his in-ring skills, and tonight should be no different.
Well, we should really keep our eyes on Ashanti Adonis. He's certainly not lacking in confidence, but you can't let his personality distract from the fact that he's no slouch when it comes to his in-ring ability.
Well, he's going to have to prove that here, Saxton. What's the old saying? Don't talk about it, be about it. Ashanti could stand to keep that in mind tonight.
Oh, that'll rock you.
Oh, look out. It's on now.
Strong counter from Adonis.
So much pride, so much resiliency on display. Two fighters putting their haymakers on autopilot right now. They are emptying their tanks, going back and forth like this.
Exhaustion setting in, and neither one of them is letting up. Rapid fire shots. Neither superstar backing down.
That will leave you stunned.
Oh, roll up here. Fending off a 2 count there.
He's not letting fatigue set in or get the better of it.
Misses the target. Stops that offense from connecting. Kick from behind. Ouch. Apollo Crews is often referred to as a 5-tool player, Corey. How do you approach such a well-rounded individual?
Well, it's not going to be easy, but taking his power away might give you a chance here. If you can weaken his arms or legs, he won't be able to muster that strength of his.
Tripling attack on the knee. Up the rope he goes.
Up high.
Taking a flight to nowhere.
Yeah, and I don't think that's what was in mind there.
I don't know if there was anything in mind there.
Oh, my gosh.
He's starting to look battered.
I don't think either one has the edge at this point, though. Ashanti is feeling it now. This fight is pumping him up.
Flapjack.
Bullseye with the drop kick. Having trouble making it to a vertical base, and it looks like it's only going to get worse.
Uh-oh. Oh, the power, the strength, the
Dominator.
Making the most of that with the pin.
2. No, he gets the shoulder up.
Almost inhuman at this point.
Ashante, the Adonis. With a long kiss goodnight.
Does Adonis finish the job here?
No way, no way.
I can't believe this whole arena's in shock.
Yeah, but no one's more shocked than the man who thought he had a pinfall.
And there needs to be a refocus now. That was the moment that could have ended things, a moment that's being replayed in their heads right now.
He's able to dodge out of the way. And Ashanti evades that.
These two showing how well.
Guys, this is what makes Apollo so devastating.
Yeah, the ability to quicken the pace. This is where Apollo Crews thrives.
Making way toward the top rope.
Sky high.
Frog splash from Apollo Crews.
Let that powerful attack be a lesson to anyone who thinks about getting in Apollo's way. Now is not the time to wallow in disbelief. Pressure must be kept on. Oh my goodness.
From the ground up.
Superhuman. Ashanti's now being sized up.
Boom! Good defense from him.
And Apollo's laid out.
And into the cover. Kicks out, just kicked out.
Are we sure that wasn't 3? Just about as close as you can get.
Throwing everything in the kitchen sink in there, but to no avail.
No quarter being given by either competitor. You have to believe this one's going to be decided by the smallest of margins.
Standing moonsault. Incredible.
I don't know if this is a good idea. This is going to take more strength than he has left. A lift-up powerbomb. And here we go. Forces the break by getting to the ropes.
Good way of using the rule book in your favor.
And here we go now. Elbow drop.
Middle rope forearm. Here we go. He thinks this is it.
Fights out at 2.
He just won't give up.
Mistake made by Crews. Adonis way up top.
He's waiting for him to rise to deliver something devastating.
Off the top.
Diving arm drag. Beautiful.
As their opponent, and look at this, just nasty, rapid knee strikes right to the side of the face. Still active again. Yikes.
Oh, shoulder first.
And the ring just shifted.
Oh, what a kick.
Right to the gut. Driven down into a flapjack.
Uh-oh. Oh, the power, the strength.
Dominator. Turning it into the pin.
There's 2. No, stops the count at 2.
What? What? What do you say? This is amazing.
What a match.
Super kick. Good night.
Will Adonis finish things now?
An exhausting match, but a victory.
her forever. Now let's take a look back at these guys in action.
Here is your winner, Ashante the Adonis.
Apollo Crews conquered here tonight.
But Crews isn't going to let this loss derail him or keep him down for long.
Adonis gets the win here tonight over Apollo Crews. There's going to be a huge war coming up with them too, because now the score is even 1-1, 1-1. So now they have to fight it out to see who will be the better wrestler in the future. Alright, coming up next we have Maxine Dupree versus Natalya. And don't forget, Maxine Dupree has Tozawa and Otis in her corner. Will that affect how Natalya wrestles and gets the win? Or will Natalya stand up for herself, overcome the two managers in Maxine Dupree's corner, and say, I'll get the win? Let me know in the chat who you think will win. Maxine Dupree with her teammates in the corner, or Natalya, who will overcome the teammates and get the win.
Here comes a model superstar.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making her way to the ring, representing the Alpha Academy from Phoenix, Arizona, Maxine Dupree.
Gorgeous looks, improving by leaps and bounds every match. Maxine has all the good Dupree genes.
Hey, question, whatever happened to Maxine's brother?
I heard he just disappeared into the night.
You do have to appreciate that Maxine Dupree is not willing to rest on her laurels or her looks.
Byron, it's Dupree. And can really see her confidence growing in the ring with every match.
Well, it's because Maxine knows she needs to work hard to prove the doubters and the haters wrong.
One of the most decorated superstars in WWE history. Here comes Natalya.
From Calgary, Alberta, Canada, Natalya.
A true powerhouse in the ring, a third-generation athlete, and wrestling royalty.
Natalya possesses all of the weapons. She's held singles and tag team gold, and she has the most wins in women's division history.
She's a three-time world record holder, and many more to come.
Natalya has earned the right to refer to herself as the measuring stick of the women's division.
You're right, Corey. Natalya is an all-time great here in WWE and seems to get better as time goes on.
Natalia here, ready for action. Born in the Heart Dungeon, Natalia enters every match with unrelenting focus and intensity.
Well, allow me to expand on that, Cole. Natalia has power on a frightening level with serious submission skills and can counter almost any attack.
Natalia is tough and vicious as they come. This third-generation superstar is a legit powerhouse.
And then there's Maxine Dupree, who has really been on a tear lately.
Yeah, Corey, Maxine really seems to have hit her stride here in the WWE, and she's seen tons of success lately. The crazy part is we know she's not done evolving yet either. Oof.
Oh, she manages to reverse it.
And into the collar and elbow.
Being overtaken here, driven into the corner. Big right hand.
Natalia puts a lot of pressure on herself to be the very best in every situation. Is that sort of pressure going to cause some cracks in Natalia's foundation tonight?
Yeah, but the same pressure is also how diamonds are formed. Natty's not happy with anything but her absolute best. If Natalia can keep her wits about her, those high expectations should be easily obtained.
And they tie up with a collar and elbow.
Into the side headlock here. Getting out of that and able to lock in a topless lock. Oof! Switching it up with a hammerlock.
Able to shift out of this and into a hammerlock.
Taken down, took the legs right from under.
And the boat struggling a bit to stay afloat there.
But time is on her side. This match ain't even close to over. Kick hits the mark.
That's what they call it, the hot shot. High-risk territory for it from the top. Elbow drop. Now shoulders down.
Here we go. Big kick out. This could be a tipping point in this match.
Ow! Foot meet back. From the middle rope.
Dupree with some agility. She's struggling to get back up, but she's about to feel so much worse.
Going for a power slam, slips down.
Instead delivers the inverted DDT. Oh, predicted what was coming. What a face buster. Oh, man.
Put the brakes on Dupree.
Oh, my gosh. Cover. Does she have it?
She was close to the end there.
No celebrations yet.
Tremendous pressure being applied in this head crank. Might take her head clean off her shoulders.
And she just avoided some serious damage.
Here we go. Time to work out some aggression. Ooh!
Big shots being fired right now. Neither competitor letting up.
Natalia strikes with Natty by.
She's going for the victory. A kick out at 2.
A long 2.5 in the waning moments of this match.
Scouted, now can capitalize.
Unbelievable athleticism.
She lost some of her stamina at this stage.
This could be fatigue finally truly settling in. She has her lined up. This might be the end here.
Oh, big knockdown. And another one.
This is something else. Clothesline!
This has become a monumental clash. There are no breaks on these competitors.
The will, the fire, the guts. You can feel their emotion.
Launched right out of the ring. She's making her way to the top turnbuckle.
She's coming to, and she's not going to like what comes next.
From the top. There's Maxine with a counter. Oh! She countered that into her own offense.
Ooh, dropped right on their face. And a slap, too.
As the leg trap, fisherman suplex. If she's not careful, that's it. She'll be counted out.
Oh, put the brakes on Dupree.
Natalya finding the breathing room she needed now.
Brief sign of adrenaline from Natalya.
This place has come unglued.
Rightfully so.
Uncorks a thunderous chop. Stiff elbow will break that.
Roundhouse kick, man.
Momentum is clearly against Natalya now.
I don't know if Natalya can withstand this.
Maxine Dupree. Close suplex.
And that can vanquish Natalya.
Oh, she kicked out.
Just when you think it's the end, she stays alive.
What amazing resilience. Is this the start of a comeback?
Oh, look out.
That's not what she was looking for.
Oh, man.
There's not a single person sitting in this arena.
It's pandemonium, Cole.
She's bringing the fight outside. And she slides her back to the mat.
Big forearm.
And now propped up in the corner. And a kick. Double axe handle.
And Natalya dodges there.
Caught with the lariat.
She's pumping herself up, reaching out for that burst of energy. Ooh, what a forearm club.
And Natalya still able to get on the attack.
Yeah, Natalya's been able to stay with it and has the advantage here.
And saw what was coming there.
Oh, straight forearm. She wants to seize the moment now, waiting on her opponent.
An elbow will break that up.
Basement drop kick. Drop kicked all the way to the floor. Veteran confidence and mind games on display from Natalya.
She's out of the ring. The referee's count will begin soon.
Ooh, treading all over their opponent. Got out of there at the perfect time. Unbelievable athleticism. Sent straight into the post. Just vicious. Sent into the stairs. That'll stop anybody. Near the end of the count. We better hurry.
And that's it. Maxine Dupree able to get the win.
Now let's take a look back at some of the great action.
here is your winner, Maxine Dupree.
A count-out win is still a win.
Not the win they wanted, but it's a win nonetheless. Vinci.
The following contest is a triple threat match. Making his way to the ring from South Tyrol, Italy, weighing in at 220 pounds, Giovanni Vinci.
This is peak physical condition. Giovanni Vinci honed himself in the gym.
And Vinci loves to flaunt it. Thinks he's everything an in-ring talent should be.
Oh, it's hard to disagree. He's the ultimate mix of style and substance. We are about to see a picture-perfect performance, courtesy of Giovanni Vinci.
This guy is the future.
One half of the Creed brothers.
And his opponents, first, representing the Creed brothers from Lexington, Ohio, weighing in at 230 pounds, one half of the World Tag Team Champions, Julius Creed.
Julius Creed is a straight-up unit. He went undefeated in collegiate conference competition. He's one of the best NXT tag champions ever. And now Julius is ready for all of WWE. We are about to see something good.
And from Miami, Florida, weighing in at 143 pounds, the Scorpion.
The WWE Universe more than ready to see this one start. This is going to be good. A competitor who always has his game face on, ready for a major battle.
Three superstars with one goal in mind, but there can only be one with their hand raised at the end of this triple threat.
I've competed in multiple triple threat matches, and the most challenging aspect is making sure you stay in the mix. Able to evade the clothesline, looking for a pinning combination. Shoulders are down.
Stopping the pin there. Man. Ooh. Turns it around. That turns it around for Julius. Solid punch. No disqualifications in this match. Corey, what's the play here?
Oh, I think we all know the answer to that one, Cole. Do whatever it takes to win. You're not going to get called out for a thumb to the eyes or chair to the back, so have at it. Anything is possible here.
And he's going to the outside, which will start a count out.
Every strike more devastating than the last. Looks like he's ready to bust some heads with that sledgehammer, gentlemen.
Drop kick.
Beautiful. Oh, the heel hook. Stretch.
He gets back in right before the count.
High impact crossbody. Ouch.
Lifted and completely helpless here.
Launched into a roundhouse kick.
He took the worst of that impact. Oh, and it's reversed.
Oh, a knee right to the face. That knee is a lethal weapon. Gutbuster. Dodge is out of the way. Good God, what force. The hammer dropped. Literally.
Shoulder down.
Can he recover?
Only a one count before the kick out.
He's nowhere near ready to stop fighting yet. Here it comes. There it is. Pedigree. Mat slam with some attitude. Guys, look at the eyes. This could be a precursor to an end. Absolute dominance.
These attacks are chipping away at him.
Unhinged offense from Creed's powerful arsenal.
Finds the room to land a back elbow.
Timed his defense perfectly.
And Julius gets met with a response.
Gets back in the ring and the match continues. Waistlock applied, but their opponent.
Big right hand.
Quick sidestep by Vinci. Handle. Olympic slam.
Counter. He knew just what to do. Oh, what a drop kick.
On the mark.
So much punishment has been absorbed by these men already.
And yet, they are still going. Still ready for more. Bang me. He's heading back to the ring. He beats the count. Barely.
And Vinci turning it around. Vinci. Spinning sit-out powerbomb.
Vinci stamping an end to this. This is just brute power. German. Just pure dominance.
Wear and tear of this match is clearly starting to get to him.
Yeah, this is where things enter even more dangerous territory in a triple threat.
Vinci.
Vinci stamping an end to this. Oh, sledge hit pin attempt.
Can Julius Creed bring this home?
Digging deep for the kick out.
He refuses to stay down.
Pure instinct.
Julius Creed taking it down in the basement. Wait for it. Boom with the clothesline. Then she's down, and he might be out.
Wasting no time. Shoulders are down.
Body slam slipped out.
Inverted DDTs.
Countered right when it was needed. Hurricane Rana.
Unbelievable athleticism.
He's in a bit of agony now.
This deep into a triple threat, you're lucky if you're still standing.
Snap power slam. He's going for the pin.
He just broke up the pin in the nick of time.
Brutal forearm.
One step ahead there.
Boom, running STO plants him.
Nicely done.
Oh, that'll turn your skin red.
He's locked him up. Powerbomb. Using his body as a weapon. Something bad is coming his way, and he has no clue.
Oh, will he get on with it already? This is a fight. Setting up for something here. Oh, right to the throat.
Great power. Crashing down.
Samoan drop. Is victory close? This could be it. Shoulders up before two. Thought he had him.
You gotta be kidding me.
He's got that look in his eye. It's go time.
Clearly hoping something nefarious is beneath the ring. Backbreaker. Beats the count. And that was a little too close for comfort. And Creed can't stop any offense coming this way.
Julius might be in a panic soon.
Bang to the neck. He's got him down. Here we go. Kicks out. He still has life.
And you got to think he's just one final blow away from not kicking out next time.
And he just has to be in indescribable pain.
Yeah, he's absolutely in danger of losing it all here.
Tossing them aside. Heading back into the ring now.
Julius Creed taking hold.
Tossed around like a rag doll.
He's at a disadvantage. Belly to back. The sledgehammer. How do you recover from that? Springboard, but nobody home.
Vicious right forearm. Stopped them in their tracks with a kick to the gut.
And stayed one step ahead. Uh-oh.
And Vinci turning it around.
Sledgehammer right to the gut. Oh, my. What a display of dominance.
Giovanni down. Into the pin. This could do it. Breaks the count.
How this match is still going on defies all reasoning. Watch this display of power. He got in. He got in. Just avoiding the ref's count. Vinci stamping an end to this.
Trying for the double underarm hook. Into a backdrop.
Just take a look at the WWE. Shoulders down. Looking for the win here.
And he fights it off. Thought he had him.
You gotta be kidding me.
Taking this match to the outside. And Vinci gets that sent right back to him. Back in the nick of time.
Connecting with a sharp elbow. Knee to the midsection. Bang to the neck.
Ooh, one step ahead there.
Here we go. Inverted DDT. guillotine. Fight. Close the books. This one is over.
He kicks out somehow.
Not about to go quietly into the night. That took some serious endurance. I'll give you that.
This was the moment to capitalize on. That should have been the end.
Cover. We have a cover. All the way up. Red suplex. Boom. Running FTO plants him. Nicely done.
Standing shooting star press. Incredible.
Tossing their opponent like they're nothing.
Targeting the arm now. He's going up.
To the sky. Down with force.
Great flurry of offense from Julius.
Creed's proven hard to deal with. Looking for more damage here. Release back suplex. Ouch.
Headed out. Out of the ring, but the count is looming.
Oh! He just flipped the script there.
Here he comes, sliding back into the ring.
Shoulder tackle.
And he has no response for this barrage of offense.
He needs to figure out a way to be more aggressive.
He's able to beat the count just in time. Bringing up the pin count there. Off the rope.
Into the roundhouse kick. Quick sidestep by Vinci. Oh my! What a display of dominance. Vertical suplex into a powerbomb. Hold on. He's just measuring him now. Julius Creed taking him down to the basement. Wait for it. Boom with the clothesline. He might have him.
He did not want things to end this way.
Evades the attack. Ooh.
Suplex.
Wicked chop block. He almost got caught by that one. Ooh, point of the elbow counters that.
Got him in his clutches, and this match will continue on.
Boom, running FTO plants him. Nicely done.
Top rope, measuring his opponent.
Quick sidestep by Vinci. Using his body as a weapon. Only time offense there. Oh, man. Way to avoid that.
He gets back in right before the count.
Absolute dominance. Body scissor takedown into the cover. And he got it. What a shocking pinfall.
Some superstars doing what they do best. Here are the highlights. Here is your winner, the Scorpion. Impressively withstanding the onslaught of the two other superstars to stand tall and have their arm raised here and now.
And you can't get much better than the three men who just laid it all on the line here tonight. Sure, only one of them got the W, but all three of them just made it into the history books. Here comes a tremendous third-generation luchador.
High-flying skill and unparalleled arrogance on display.
The following is an 8-man battle royal. Making his way to the ring, representing Legado del Fantasma from Monterrey, Mexico, weighing in at 205 pounds, Angel!
An all-around threat. Well, that's what makes him so confident in the ring. Angel knows how good he is. Best believe this angel is gonna fly.
That was really good, Saxton. Deep thoughts there.
The timeline is about to be reset.
Representing the Final Testament from Sin City, weighing in at 265 pounds, Karrion Kross.
A cerebral competitor, Kross starts his attacks before the bell even rings.
You know, the wheels of destiny have been in motion long before you're standing in the ring across from Karrion Kross.
The time has come to fall and pray. The real Apollo Crews is here.
And from Benue State, Nigeria, weighing in at 241 pounds, Apollo Crews.
Made a return to NXT, joined the main event scene there, and is doing the best work of his career.
Always had the athleticism, but now he has a drive like never before. Apollo Crews is an impressive competitor. He's held some big championships, too.
Apollo Crews has retooled himself. He's now rejuvenated and eager to compete.
He just has to push himself to the next level.
Big LG is in the building.
By way of Tokyo, Japan, weighing in at 292 pounds, Luke Gallows.
Here comes the enforcer of the OC.
6'8", of pure hate.
Big LG has worn many hats in WWE, but this is his ultimate form. Yeah, believe it or not, one of the few superstars that actually chokeslammed Kane.
A third-generation luchador carrying on a proud tradition.
Andrade as intense and as determined as ever.
And from Gomez Palacio, Durango, Mexico, weighing in at 230 pounds, Andrade! A third-generation luchador who made his debut at age 13.
Andrade spent time away from WWE, but only got better. And getting better resulted in bringing prominence to the WWE Speed title.
Andrade is capable of being so ruthless in the ring when he needs to be.
but always on point when the bell rings. The age of Andrade is here. The future is looking bright for Andrade. Montez Ford is here, and he wants the smoke.
And representing the Street Profits from Chicago, Illinois, weighing in at 232 pounds, Montez Ford.
Some have said that the one thing holding Montez Ford back is his perceived inability to take things seriously, to seemingly turn everything into a joke.
But when you're as athletic as he is, sometimes you can't help but be a little cocky. He's developed somewhat of a killer instinct lately and is ready to prove the doubters and naysayers wrong. Time for Tez to focus up and prove just how talented he really is. Here comes Prime Alexander.
And from Charlotte, North Carolina, weighing in at 200 pounds, Cedric Alexander.
Obviously, this man's grown cocky. He doesn't respect the locker room veterans.
But Cedric Alexander does possess the skills to back up the aforementioned cockiness. I have a feeling this whole match is about to be one big highlight reel. Prepare for devastating strikes and a lot of high flying. Prepare to witness ruthless power.
And their opponent, representing the Creed brothers from Lexington, Ohio, weighing in at 285 pounds, one half of the World Tag Team Champions, Brutus Creed.
A natural-born competitor who went undefeated for an entire collegiate season.
He has held NXT Tag Team titles already, and he's determined to dominate every division on every brand. The battle royal has begun. Let the havoc begin.
Havoc is right, Cole. Fists flying everywhere. Everyone trying to do as much damage as they possibly can to force an elimination. The squared circle is basically the Wild West right now. Cross showing outrageous power. Face first. Oh, that hurt right to the kidney. Golly. Elimination attempt underway, using everything to stay in this one. But is it enough? Isolating their opponent's arm and oh! That was a showing of control and aggression, something they'll want to keep up.
Oh, and he manages to reverse.
And he is directed into the corner. Back with a rebound. German suplex. to the ropes, desperate to stay alive here.
No respect at all with that action.
But it can also be meant to antagonize. Could be a method of luring your opponent into a mistake.
Dodges away.
What a forearm. Clothesline! Off with their head.
Measuring.
And don't just look at that as showing off. The revolution involved in that move makes the impact so much more devastating.
Great way to completely disrupt the momentum and buy yourself some time.
What a combo. That holds back Ford's attack. Heel hook.
Brutus Creed has been eliminated.
Oh, that's so painful.
It's hard to watch, too.
This could end in an elimination. Scoop slam sets things up.
Andrade showing his instinct.
Looking for a scoop slam, but from behind, inverted DDT connects. To the eyes. Desperate counter. Running Hurricane Rana.
It takes a certain level of athleticism to pull that off.
Look at this. Destructive arm breaker. Clothesline.
Well, that'll leave a mark.
Going for the elimination.
Hoisting their opponent up.
Fisherman's Buster. That's it. Cedric just ended things.
These gladiators are rocked. Their game plans have been pushed to the limit.
Pushing up the fire. Oh, nice. Everything he can do to create space here. He has to be in a world of hurt here. What a hurricane. Oh, great wherewithal there. Caught with a clothesline. Teetering on the top rope. This could be it.
Will the feet touch the floor?
Catapulting down on the opponent. Double underhook applied, hoisting up their opponent. Butterfly pile driver. Big forearm. In the corner, has to find a way out of there.
Middle rope for a tornado DDT. Elbow puts an end to that. Fires back with a crucial elbow.
Hurricanrana.
Uppercut.
That'll cost some teeth.
Oh, man. Setting them up for a
Fisherman Buster. Will that stop Cross?
This whole building is shaking.
Matches like this are what it's all about.
Has been eliminated.
Big forearm.
Oh, he saw it coming. Now we have Angel.
Angel with the wing clipper. Is it enough for Angel?
Oh, man. Angel's put a stop to that. That holds back Cedric's attack. German suplex.
Oh, God. Boom.
Jumping DDT.
Absolutely planted.
Then we have Cedric Alexander. There it is. Reversal.
Big clothesline.
Ooh. Placing him in the corner. Ooh, and he stops that offense. Wow, what an arm drag. That turns it around for Montez. And he's able to fight Angel off.
And avoids taking any damage. And evades the attack.
German suplex. And there's Ford finding a way to get in some critical offense.
Ford has made it a mission to take his opposition into the deep waters.
Jumping complete shot.
Face first.
Dropping the knee.
Look at this. Could be moments away from an elimination here.
Angel has been eliminated.
Oh, quick way to respond with the reversal.
Oh, what a clothesline.
A deafening cheer from the W.
Hoisting their opponent.
Oh, Fisherman's Buster.
Will Ford recover?
Dropping the elbow. He's hurled out. And Cedric Alexander gets the win. Well, this is one matchup that lived up to its billing and then some.
here is your winner, Cedric Alexander.
And he certainly proved himself a superstar to watch with this one.
With a win like that, you have to stand back for a moment and realize all your hard work paid off.